P2B is using a branded plane and a lot of people are not happy about it. Tanko Yunusa, welcome to the news and please subscribe to our channel. The chief spokesperson of the Obi Dati presidential campaign cancelled. Tanko Yunusa has given more insight into the alleged grounding of the campaign aircraft of his principal, P2B. It will be recalled that there were reports that the aircraft P2B and his entourage were meant to take for a rally in Oyo State was grounded by the Nigerian Civil Aviation Authority, NCAA. However, reacting to the report, Mr. Sam Adurugboye, the spokesperson of the NCAA, described it as false. He said the flight crew of the aircraft soon to be grounded made an air return soon after takeoff because they had an issue they needed to come back and correct. Speaking in an interview with Channels Television, Tanko Yunusa said part of the reason why the aircraft was grounded was that a lot of people are not happy that P2B is the only presidential candidate flying to his campaign rallies in the branded aircraft. He said contrary to the claim made by the spokesperson of the NCAA, the said aircraft was grounded for alleged regulatory reasons. At about 13.30 minutes into a video shared on YouTube by Channels Television, Tanko Yunusa said, "The truth is that for the first time in the history of this country, we are providing a more sophisticated and more branded way of campaigning, and a lot of people do not like it. The plane was branded, a lot of people use commercials, another way of arriving at campaign grounds. But our principal goes to his campaign rallies with a branded plane and sometimes uses a chopper to make sure he arrives in time. I can tell you this is the first time in this country and a lot of people are not happy about it. So technically a lot of things come to play, whether they use technicalities to ground the plane or they use forcefulness. But the truth is that the plane was not allowed to take off from Abuja. Now, okay, now, I don't know how, sincerely, I don't know how true this is. I don't know how true this particular one is now. They refused him taking off. What exactly did they say was the problem? They said the plane took off and came back. I don't even know. I've never do pilots before. So I don't know. I wouldn't know. But has this happened before? Has this happened before? Was it for the safety of the... Let's just, as I don't really know. But if this news is true, if what this man is saying is true, then of course it is expected. Now, why I'm saying is expected, you see, anything the presidential candidate of the Labour Party, the presidential candidate of the Labour Party is getting now, he would have expected it or should have expected it. Do you know why? The presidential candidate of the All Progressive Congress, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, and the presidential candidate of the People's Democratic Party, both of them are already household names in this country. Yes, there are nowhere or it is very few places that you will go and mention their name and they're not going to know who you're talking about. These people, they know them for the good, they know them for the bad, they know them for the ugly. A lot of people have their own perception about them. Do you understand? And then when it comes to P2B, he is someone that a lot of people do not know. A lot. That is why I'm even saying the what's it called? Should I say the movement, the obedient movement, the obedient supporters. Should I call it supporters or the obedient? What people are, the grassroots members of the obedient have a lot of work to do because they have a lot of ground to cover. P2B is a name that is not, or Labour Party is a name that has not really penetrated the way the All Progressives and the People Democratic Party has penetrated. So, for it to penetrate, they have to say a lot of bad things about you. And the thing is, when they say a lot of bad things about you, it spreads faster. Do you know? P2B, his name was in the Pandora Papers that time. A lot of people, both people that do not know, that is how it is. So most definitely, and the fact that you are even coming out to campaign, it shows that you're doing the right thing. If you're doing something to do and nobody is coming to tell you that this thing you're doing is nonsense, let me say, for instance, now, let me give you a scenario. Maybe you are actually those people that made groundbreaking invention in the world, those that brought out a plane, those that developed a plane, that invented rather a plane. Those people saw them as stupid, you know. The bulb that we use, electricity, television, you know, that's all those people. People saw them as crazy. So if you are not being criticized for what you do, obviously you are doing it wrongly. So all the gas boost that is going to be coming should be well expected. All he has to do is, yes, it will come to the time it will get to him, but he has to develop thick skin. Yes. Other politicians have their own plane. If they like, they should brand it. This aircraft does not even belong to B. The guy is just in tune to doing things creativity. Branding plane is a creative means, so if he could be this creative, we need him. The aircraft does not even belong to him. Exactly. This aircraft does not belong to him, or somebody bought it and gave it to Obi for this campaign. Okay, what about other politicians? Oga, okay. How many private jets landed at Jos Airport during APC campaign inauguration? Like I said, this might be true, this might not be correct. But even if it is true, all I'm saying is that they should have in mind that this is just the beginning. The kind of criticism that they are going to face. Look, I don't even want to talk about the one that will happen if, peradventure, Peter B gets in and becomes the president. The criticism will increase. There are certain people who will not want to come to terms that he actually is a president. They are going to criticize almost everything he does. Let him be prepped. Let him be picked. Anyway, he handles criticism very well. So it's not a problem. Okay, if the NCAA had a good intention, why didn't they give the presidential candidate prior notice? Why was it when it was about to get to the aircraft that they remember the regulatory policy? Whatever people do obeys the people's choice. No mortal can stop it. That struck a chord though. So why is it when they were about to take off? Okay. But at the end of the day, we'll find out what exactly happened. A branded plane. So what does that mean to a common man? Now, somebody here wrote, he's using a branded plane to meet poor people who fly economy class. And this deep down here, I'm asking, look, the very first day that this plane was bought, I have forgotten the name of the man who bought this particular plane. And when he bought it, he specifically, I think he gifted it to Obi. I don't know if it is a gift to be returned, but I think it is a gift to be returned, or if you ask me, that he should use it for campaign purposes. So let me put it to you clearly that, of course, it is even better. Having yours to fly around is better, it's more convenient than maybe anytime you want to go, you have to wait. You know how Nigerian flights can be. You book here, they tell you, oh, okay, you should wait for 2 hours, or they cancel flights and all that. So it's if you check it, it is better. It's more convenient. It helps you to, whenever you're ready, you want to fly, you fly. You understand? You don't need to come and start waiting. Oh, they don't delay flight or not. I hope I've answered that question. The most important thing here is not be even plain. The most important thing is to make sure that at the end of the day, whoever you are going to be giving your support is because the person is capable, the person is credible, and the person is competent. Come, let's take Nigeria to another level of positivity come 2023.